Boom! What's the word, people? It's your boy Jmuny89boi here, and y'all already know what time it is by the title. It has been a long time coming, but we are finally dropping my top 10 games of the year for 2016. After putting this off for a long time because I didn't have the games that I wanted to play, and being over a month late than the time I did this last year, we are finally doing this. But first things first, criteria for this list. There are no remakes, so games like Batman Return to Arkham will not be on this list. Those are not new games. They may have released this year, but those are just remasters of games that came out before. Also, Overwatch is not on this list, so for all you people, Overwatch fanboys, it's all like, where's Overwatch? Just know that it is not on this list. I personally didn't really see the hype about Overwatch, so I didn't really play the game. I didn't buy it. Maybe if it becomes cheaper, I'll probably download it, but for $60, no. But let's get into it. Intro.
I'm fucked up, homie, you fucked up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright.
Number 10. Coming in at number 10, we got Cry Primal. Now, Cry Primal was actually a sleeper hit in my opinion. A lot of people like the game for real. There's only a select few people that hate the game. I thought that this game was gonna be pretty trash. Brand New was the one who really wanted this game. I for one didn't care about it. I thought it looked boring. I thought it just looked like Far Cry 4 with sticks without guns. And that's only true to a certain extent, but the game in my opinion adds a lot more to it to make it feel like its own type of game. You got the animal mechanic where you could have animals and all of that, and it's a bunch of more stuff that the game added to it that I can't really talk about because I haven't played the game that much, which is why the game has the 10 spot. If there was anything I felt like this game should have added, it should have been a co-op mode. This little caveman type gameplay would have been the perfect type of co-op, and I just feel like it was a missed opportunity. But other than that, Cry Primal was great. Number 9. Coming up at number 9, we got Lego Marvel Avengers. Now, Lego Marvel Avengers, in my opinion, was also a very slept-on game. I can understand why some people dismiss this game as Lego Marvel Superheroes DLC, and to some extent, I can kind of agree. But I feel like this game, just like Cry Primal, added enough new stuff to it to make it as a new title. They added a bunch of off-brand Marvel characters. They're not really off-brand Marvel characters, but these are some Marvel characters that I never even heard of before. And it was just nice to see the tale of the first two Avengers movie retold in Lego form with Lego humor, and I thought that was pretty fun. So if you want an Avengers game, get this, at least until the Square Enix game drop. Number 8. Coming in at number 8, we got Attack on Titan. Now, Attack on Titan, in my opinion, was also another underrated games, in my opinion. I can't take that back. I can't even say underrated. Most of the Attack on Titan community actually love this game. In my opinion, I've been waiting forever for an Attack on Titan game to come to consoles, and when I saw that this was coming, I was immediately disappointed at first because I thought this was only going to be a PS4 exclusive. But then they announced that it was coming to North America and it was going to be on Xbox One as well, and I was just excited. I went up and bought the game day one. I couldn't play it because of the internet question. Internet problem. I cannot talk today. And even though I don't have the game with me right now, because I traded it in, I still enjoyed it. And it was definitely one of my top 10 games of the year, which is why it's at number 8. So in my opinion, if you like Attack on Titan, yeah, I reckon you probably get it on PS4 though, because the servers on Xbox One did not work. Like, the multiplayer was just garbage, and every time I tried to play it, it crashed. But other than that, it was good. Number 7. Coming in at number 7, we got Mafia 3. Now, I know you guys are thinking like, well, this was number 1 on the UBI TV Awards. Why is it so low on this list? Well, I didn't really get too far in Mafia 3. The game wouldn't save for some reason, and every time I would start the game over, they kept starting me off at the part where Lincoln got shot in the face, and I don't know why, but I just really, I didn't beat this game. But the parts that I did play was a joy, and I can tell that this has a strong narrative. The bug is fixed now. The game actually saved. So if I would have beat this game before I made this video, it probably would have been at a higher spot. But sadly, I didn't really get too far in this game before I made this video. So yeah, that just lets them know the developers of this game should work on fixing their game before they release it out to the public, because this game would have been on the higher spot. But Mafia 3 just gonna have to settle for the number 7 spot. Next, number 6. Ooh, it's getting good. Number 6, we got Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. Now, I know you guys were expecting this game to probably be my game of the year, considering, you know, the title of the first gameplay that I did on this game. But nah, but this game has a special place in my heart as much as the other games on this list, because, you know, this was the first playthrough that I attempted to do on the channel and all of that. But, you know, other games that I played this year, I just thought were better than it. So, you know, I decided to put this right outside the number 5 spot. That's interesting. This game just missed the top 5, but it was still a great game. This, in my opinion, delivered the most smoothest experience in the combat. I can't really say that about online. I'm not a competitive Storm player, so I don't play online. But I can tell that the community still rocks with this game. I mean, you know, they've even released an expansion today, the Road to Boruto stuff. So that's something for the game. Naruto Storm 4 gets number 5. Coming in at number 5, we got Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Whew, what's that? 2 Namco Bandai games right back to back each other? But yes, I ended up enjoying this game a lot more than I did Storm 4, which isn't to say that Storm 4 was bad, otherwise it wouldn't be on this list. But Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, in my opinion, was just a perfect sequel to one of my favorite games of last year's Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1. And they just did so much right with this game that Xenoverse 1 did wrong. They've added more characters, combos are more smoothly now, more maps, more health bars, a bigger free roaming area. The story could have been a little bit better, you know, because they kind of used the same cutscenes from most in Xenoverse 1, but it was enough new cutscenes and enough new in the story to, you know, to justify this being as a sequel to the game. Too many people justify this as Xenoverse 1 DLC, and I just can't agree with that. I mean, it has to look like the first game, otherwise it wouldn't be Xenoverse. It'd be a completely different game. Too many people want a Tenkaichi remake instead of something new, and for the first time in a long time in DBZ history, something new is actually doing something good. Number 4. Coming in at number 4, we got Dark Souls 3. Oh, it's like 3 Namco Bandai games back to back. It's almost like your boy had to do some rearranging on this list. But yeah, Dark Souls 3, in my opinion, it's, even though I enjoy Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 more than Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 3 had a more of an impactful feel on me than Xenoverse 2 did. And that's how hard this game was. This, in my opinion, is one of the hardest games that I've played in my life. And the best part about it is I didn't rage quit this game. As much as I wanted to, I persevered. I got some friends to help me, but I even ended up doing a second playthrough of this game by myself. And like, Dark Souls 3 is just special in my opinion. The bosses were hard and challenging, but the gameplay was just like so for me, and like that feeling that you get when you beat a boss that's been kicking your ass for a while and you finally beat it, it's just so satisfying. And that's something that a game hasn't made me feel in a while. So it gets number 4. Number 3. Whew. And now we at number 3. I know y'all didn't expect to see this game on the list, considering the fact that I haven't beat it, but Uncharted 4, really, in a short amount of time, has definitely proved to be one of the biggest masterpieces. The reason why it's not higher like number 2 or even number 1 is because, well, I haven't beat the game, man. Even though I put it overhead a bunch of other games that are like, I don't think it's fair to put it that close to my game of the year list, even though I haven't even finished the game. So, you know, I decided to just drop it in the top 3. Uncharted 4 was, well, still is an amazing game. I can't wait till I beat the game. The playthrough is just going great. It's fun, and it's just a lot of things that this game does for me that I think other games should too. I mean, it's a great game. I mean, if you have a PS4, you should definitely get this game. It's, in my opinion, one of the best PlayStation 4 titles out here. I can see why everyone was so hyped about this game, because I mean, hell, the story is fucking amazing. It has a survival mode, multiplayer. I've heard all the DLC for this game is going to be free, so that makes it even better. So yeah, Uncharted 4 is number 3. On to number 2. Number 2. Man, oh man, it's really heating up, man. We are at number 2 with Dishonored 2, ironically. man, Dishonored 2 is definitely one of my favorite games of all time, man. The story in this game isn't necessarily, it's good. It's not amazing or great, but it's good. Like, you know, it's a good story to get you through, but the game really shines in its gameplay. My favorite thing about Dishonored is you can choose your way of how you want to tackle a mission. You got to kill this asshole up here. Do you want to go stealthily? Do you want to go loud and crazy? Do you want to sneak up behind the vent behind his back and then kill him and then run away and the guards be like, what the fuck happened? Do you want to be loud and have a little epic duel with him? Do you want to just... It's just so much shit that you could do that's your own choice in this game, and that's how I like it. And the game really shines later on in the game with this time level. I just gotta say, that's the best level in the whole game. Dishonored gets number 2. Honorable mentions. What? Your boy got honorable mentions this year? You goddamn right I do. This little list consists of games that came out this year that I played that just didn't make the list, or old games that I didn't play until this year, but I still enjoyed the lot. Enjoy.
Okay, now love to all the teachers that said I wouldn't be shit. Love to local rappers that said I wouldn't be shit. Love to all the girls that took my kindness for a weakness. I made it through the pain. All of y'all deserve to see this. Just a young nigga from Homewood who started thinking forward. Was known for all that fly shit and them fresh clothes that I sported. And love to those who saw my dreams and went out and supported. I made it on the road. My school mission was aborted. And I wasn't trying to stop birth, but understand my plan B to make everybody in this room.
Number 1. Well, I guess you could say you saw this coming considering Dishonored 2 didn't win. But yes, number 1, my game of the year goes to Final Fantasy 15. Now, to be honest, I enjoyed Dishonored 2 a lot, and to be honest, this could have went either way, but I feel like Final Fantasy delivered in both story, epic moments, and some fun gameplay. See, Final Fantasy 15, out of all the games I've played this year so far, was probably the most stylish game. Dishonored had its flair and its cool moments in the story, but to me, it felt like Final Fantasy just had my mouth wide open the entire time. I mean, from the epic boss battles to the dope set pieces to the combat that takes a little getting used to, but you'll get used to it, and it's just amazing to me. It's a disappointment that I won't be able to get into too many other Final Fantasy games, except for probably 7, because most of the Final Fantasy games are turn-based games, except for the Dissidia series. And y'all know me, I don't like turn-based games. I don't like taking turns hitting each other. I work for my hits, you work for yours. But Final Fantasy 15, man, I didn't expect to like this game as much as I ended up doing, and this is the only game that kind of got your boy a little teary-eyed at the end. I didn't cry at the end of the game, but your boy got a little teary-eyed. It was a nice, incredible journey, and yeah, Final Fantasy is my game of the year. Feel free to put yours down below. I'm out this bitch. Peace.
Okay, now love to all the teachers that said I wouldn't be shit. Love to local rappers that said I wouldn't be shit. Love to all the girls that took my kindness for a weakness. I made it through the pain. All of y'all deserve to see this. Just to